Welcome to DRESScapade. I'm Lisa Graystone, your host on this DRESScapade. Today we're going to talk about the 55,000 dress collection, container number 1. We're going to do a deep dive on what was in the container, how we obtained all the dresses, our sorting, and the fun we had in the warehouse. Last week I introduced you to Paul into my role in curating this amazing collection for sale. Currently, all of the pieces in the collection, less the ones that are curated here, are stored in 4 separate storage containers in the Los Angeles area. I'm going to show you inside container number 1 and the deep dive that we did to sort it, to sell it, and to put what we didn't sell away safely. Let's go. When Paul's daughter Louise took me to the storage container, I was shocked. I wasn't the top of my class in math, honey, and my conservative, very naive estimate of 200 bags was quickly blown out of the water. When we opened the container, my first reaction was, what the f-? And then sheer joy and excitement washed over me when I realized that there had to be thousands upon thousands of pieces of fashions past just waiting for me to curate them and give them a new life in my closet and in yours. Well, first things first, as soon as Louise took me to the container, we spent the better part of the afternoon sorting through bags. I had to know what was in the bags at the front, and I started my curating process rather early. I'm not waiting until we move this to the sorting facility. I want these pieces now. So I curated the pieces for my clients for evolutionvintage.com, packed up my car, and I was ready to go for phase 1 of selling these treasures. Here we are, bright and early on moving day. Morning, game day, guys. I think there's approximately 200 bags in here, 30 to 50 dresses a bag, folded. No sunlight, no heat. They're stored pretty well. Stay tuned. We jumped right in. Myself, Louise, and 2 amazing helpers loaded all of these bags into this large dump truck, into a 1-ton truck, and into Louise's car. This DRESScapade is on. One more. So there's 150 bags in this giant truck.
Huh? This is it?
Yeah, this is it.
Okay.
And we're 12 feet into the 30-foot space.
Putting that in, I'll go.
Like, actually. Oh, and I have to put my feet on this bag. And that's Louise's face. So we're driving the first load over. We have loaded 203 bags into 2 different trucks. There's still 200 bags. Full of treasures. Are you excited? This is load 1. Some of these bags were as heavy as concrete. Remember, 30 to 50 dresses a bag are inside.
Huh?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. No time yet? Sure.
What went in must come out. One by one, we unloaded the bags from the second load onto the side wall so we could preserve space down the center for sorting. Hundreds and hundreds of bags later, we're almost done, but not quite. Moving, then the sorting starts. Did I say 2 loads? Clearly there was 3 loads. So from 6:30 a.m. until almost 4 p.m. we loaded and unloaded these bags.
Oh boy.
In the wise words of Michael Kors on Project Runway, fashion isn't for sissies.
Fashion is not for sissies.
This is full. It is like my feet are literally on a bag. There is over 400 bags of dress. There's literally over 400 bags of dresses right now. 30 to 50 to a bag, 400 bags. You do the math. Who's ready to shop because it's coming at you?
If you saw her wandering down the street, someone would probably put some money in a cup.
I've been up since 5 a.m. We've moved over 400 bags of clothes. We are sorting. We are organizing. There's Callie, she's helping us. At the end of the day, we're able to count everything and look at everything. The final number was 495 bags with 30 to 50 dresses per bag. You do that math. After lugging all those bags around, I wasn't wasting another second. I needed inside of those bags and I needed to see those treasures now. Inside of this container, we found a multitude of fashion treasures. We found day dresses and gowns and skirts and blouses and slips and underpinnings and loungewear, sequin tops, sequin jackets. It was a cornucopia of fashion heaven, okay? We also found amazing twin pieces of different sizes and different colorways. Mr. Brockman never left a dress behind, and that was evident in this sort where we could find twins and triplets and quadruplets of the same dresses in different sizes. There is literally something for everyone in this collection. Believe me, a twinning moment was not hard to come by.
Whoa.
Well, there had to be some kind of method to my madness, right? We tried to sort the garments by color and by garment type. So we have piles of blue, piles of pink, we have piles of skirts, we have piles of printed skirts, we sorted stripes and polka dots, and we tried to also group these pieces by era. We tried really hard to curate from the earliest era to the most contemporary. We had a room of just contemporary gowns, meaning the year 2000 and up. We had 40s pieces and 50s pieces and jackets that were separate. The sequin pieces were separated. So it made it a lot easier for shoppers to come in and choose what they wanted, and also for me to curate and see what I needed to pull for the website. Everything sorted by color was a lot easier on the eyes. There's a lot going on in here. I can't even describe it. I hope the pictures do it justice in the video, but you had to really stand in it. It was a really overwhelming picture of beauty. If you love fashion, there's no other place that you'd want to be or be able to shop. Hello, show us the shopping. We had a blast inside of this container. We slayed all day. I always BYOT, bring my own measuring tape. These ladies and gents know what's up. They came armed with measuring tapes and knowledge and built instant friendships and got amazing pieces of fashion history. Over the course of sorting, we held several sales, but my favorite part was when someone purchased a gown and I got to see it on them later. Look how beautiful Hummingbird Meadows is here. I was so thrilled when people would share with us how these dresses got a new life in their lives. We had fun in the warehouse, but then back to reality. You're beautiful, Angie. The ultimate goal in selling this collection is to give the collection new life. These garments are so gorgeous, they don't belong in a landfill, and they certainly don't belong inside of a storage container. These beautiful clients and their unique style sensibilities and skill sets truly brought this collection to life. I am astonished daily when I log into Instagram and we get tagged in someone's amazing experience. This is also about sustainable style, about purchasing vintage items and purchasing items secondhand and giving them a new life. As we danced our way through this container, I got to really explore how impactful fashion's past is on our present. And guess what, guys? I'm even more mad for plaid than I was when we started. The vast colorways of plaid, the variety of prints, the textures, the embellishments. These are items from vintage clothing that do not exist anymore in the fast fashion realm. There's something really special about a vintage moment like this. The perfect person, the perfect dress. It makes me want to pass out too. Even the rare jumpsuit found a new home. We had a lot of fun, but we did a lot of work. Hey, Louise. This dress is available on evolutionvintage.com. We danced our way through this container. Through the afternoons, we sorted and shopped, and we really did have an excellent time. Fashion is fun. Fashion should always be fun. Resellers came to stock their shop, and I took some amazing pieces home to curate for the website. This piece is available on evolutionvintage.com. I also snagged a couple pieces for myself. I live for micropleating. My cousin and I attended an event in New York, and we both wore dresses from the collection. This black gown is available at evolutionvintage.com. As I had said before, there is literally something for everyone in this collection, of all taste levels, of all sizes, of all budgets. There's fantasy, there's fashion's past, which can easily be restyled into your fashion present. It was an overwhelming amount of work, every single moment worth it. We had an amazing team assembled to help sort and bag up these pieces. I've made so many amazing friends who share my love for fashion and my reverence for fashion's past. And just like everything else in life, all good things must come to an end. When it was time to pack up this warehouse, we did so, 10 dresses to a bag, all sorted by color, all sorted by era, and we returned them safely to a storage container. Every piece has been inspected, there's no damaged pieces, and everything is ready to go into its next life. I would like to see this container go to one buyer. Is that you? My sincere gratitude to Louise and to our team for making this DRESScapade of Container 1 a success. Bye! Until next time, when I hope that we remove these items from the container to give them to their brand new owner. Final numbers, 9,659 pieces went into storage. We are looking for a buyer for this container. If that's you, please reach out at evolutionvintage.com. Thank you for watching this episode of DRESScapade, and remember, fashion's past is always present.